In today's video, we'll be talking about the mind-boggling ending of Devil in Ohio. Here is Devil in Ohio ending explained what really happened. A cult that worships Satan is practiced by Devil in Ohio, and it's really severe. Following the debut of the highly anticipated and advertised Netflix horror mystery series Devil in Ohio, viewers are already tweeting their reactions to the program. Along with producer Rachel Miller, Daria Politan, who wrote the novel with the same name, is also the showrunner for the limited series. With the series, Netflix is attempting to explore the mystery thriller genres once again. In addition to Emily Deschanel as Dr. Suzanne Mathis, Sam Yeager plays Peter, Madeline Author plays May, and Gerardo Salasco plays Detective Lopez in the series. The 8-part series, which opens with a scared young lady called May Dodd Madeline Author flagging down a trucker after leaving someplace, is being watched by Netflix subscribers all over the world. She's treated by psychiatrist Dr. Suzanne Mathis Emily Deschanel in the hospital, who's eager to assist May in healing from her horrific experiences. Nothing, of course, is exactly as it appears. The Netflix version of the best-selling Daria Politan book with the same name has undoubtedly left an effect on viewers. But what transpired in the suspenseful finale? Technically speaking, May has indeed left the cult when she's initially seen racing across a cornfield with a knife in her hand, but things don't work out that way later on. We discover more about May's origins as the series progresses, and it seems the cult held her in high respect since they believed she was the special one, hence the mark we see carved into her back. Following her escape from the Amontown cult, May initially seems to be settling into a more regular life. She's even named the Harvest Queen at her high school, but something changes in her when she gets a bouquet of white roses and she vanishes to rejoin the cult. Obviously terrified by May's return to serve as a sacrifice to the devil, Suzanne knows what transpired and sets out to find her. When she arrives, she gets into a fight with Sheriff Wilkins' Bradley Stryker, and they end up tossing a torch over and setting it on fire. The ceremony, which features May coming down the aisle in a bridal-style gown, is interrupted by Suzanne's entry when an alarm is triggered to alert the cult of the fire. When Suzanne meets May, she's with her mother Abigail, who's a committed member of the cult and intends to carry out the sacrifice in May's place. Despite May's pleas, her mother is unable to go with her. Instead, she returns to Suzanne, and at first, it seems like the whole ordeal is finished. We don't truly know what happens to Suzanne after this discovery, just that May urges her to sit back down and enjoy the Thanksgiving meal with her destiny uncertain. This leaves the story on a cliffhanger. It's undoubtedly a spooky way to wrap things off and leaves room for a possible sequel, but nothing has been confirmed so far, so fans may just have to interpret what occurred for themselves. The Suzanne actress Emily Deschanel described the twist as interesting in an interview with Collider, adding that she found it fascinating for her character May and what she was doing. It adds another layer of where her drive and instincts are coming from and what she's really doing, and then it gives me even more questions. Why did she do that? Would Suzanne forgive her? It's very possible, Deschanel said. She's not totally aware of everything. She's missing some darkness that's there. But I accepted the conclusion. Although I thought it was satisfactory, I'm not sure whether others would concur. It's not quite as polished, tidy, and finished as some people may want. At the conclusion of Devil in Ohio, it's generally agreed that May is not a villain, but rather the victim of a horrifying childhood inside the Amontown cult. A shrine featuring pictures of May and Suzanne is the final visual clue to the plot, prompting viewers to believe that May was preoccupied with Suzanne from the beginning. If you're liking our content so far, be sure to give our video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. One viewer said, everyone, like everyone in Suzanne's family, ultimately recognized something was wrong with May, except for Suzanne till the end, indicating their belief that May's motivations go beyond what's first apparent. This may lead some viewers to look at May negatively, but her motives are still unclear, and there's no evidence at the end of the season to say that she's an evil character, with the storyline left open, potentially for another season. While there appears to be enough suspense in the first season to warrant a second, Devil in Ohio has been labeled by Netflix as a limited series, so sadly, another season may not be planned. The Devil in Ohio showrunner and author Daria Politan reveals why she chose to leave the finale unclear. We leave them at that moment because it's a crucial moment and there are numerous ways it might go, she said to TV Insider. That's also what makes it entertaining as a topic of discussion. It's a fantastic question and something interesting for the audience to debate in the discussion, like around the water cooler, since I prefer to develop tales that people can interact with, speak about, and discuss. What should she do? What would you do? I enjoy tales that promote audience engagement, and I believe this provides that to elicit dialogue with others. Well guys, this brings us to the end of our video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again in the next one.